Hello! In this video we're going to try and practice verifying some trigonometric identities. So to start with, we have this one here, and we're going to choose the more complicated one to work with, or the one that we can think of the easiest. So I'm going to work on this side and get it to equal this side. So for starters, we know that cotangent is the same as cosine over sine. So cosine x over sine x. And then cosecant is the same thing as 1 over sine x, because cosecant is the opposite of sine. Okay, so now we have this, and since these denominators are the same, this can be we can take it and make it the same denominator. So 1 plus cosine x over sine x, which is the same thing as this over here. Moving on, let's try another one. We have secant x over cosine x minus tangent x over cotangent x equals 1. So we're not going to want to work from the side that's 1 because there's not really much we can do with that. So let's work on this side. So let's see here. We can start with secant is the same thing as 1 over cosine. So that looks rather strange. And then tangent is the same as sine over cosine over cosine over sine. Also very strange, bear with me. So with this one here, if we take 1 over cosine x, if we divide it by cosine over 1, that's the same thing as multiplying it by 1 over cosine. And this equals 1 over cosine squared. So we have 1 over cosine squared. And then doing the same thing over here, we can take sine x over cosine x times sine x over cosine x. Because if you take this, we multiply by the opposite, or the reciprocal, if we want to change this fraction, this big ugly fraction, into multiplication. And so this equals sine x squared over cosine x squared. So we have sine x squared over cosine x squared, and then we take that, and it's okay. So we have now, since these are the same denominator, we take 1 minus sine squared x over cosine squared x, and if we multiply this by cosine squared x and cosine squared x on the top as well, this gets rid of the fraction here, and now we have cosine squared x like that. Distributing those, we have cosine squared x minus cosine squared x times sine squared x, and I don't think we needed to do that because, as we know, a common identity is sine squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1. So 1 minus sine x, 1 minus sine squared x, is the same thing as cosine squared x. So if we have, so this is just cosine squared x times cosine squared x, and crap. Okay, that's not how you do it. It's close. So cosine squared x times cosine squared x is not really how to do it. But if we back up here, remember to just keep trying on these. So back here we had 1 minus sine squared x over cosine squared x. If we multiply that by crap, that was what we just did. Oh, yes, okay, sorry. Yes, so if we, taking what we know here of cosine squared x over cosine squared x, so cosine squared x times 1 minus sine we know is this. So that means cosine squared x, cosine squared x, running out of room here, over cosine squared x times cosine squared x equals 1. So that was painful, but there it is.